Going on, guys and gals and others. Today we are on my way to pick up a couple things. So first off, going to my dad's house to get an engine stand because he has one. He said it doesn't rotate, so it's probably been outside. Hit that with some Kroll oil, some used motor oil, whatever type of oil. Get that freed up so I don't have to spend $100 for an engine stand. And then when I pulled the motor out of the donor Yukon, I didn't grab any of my parts. I didn't grab the oil pan, the water pump, the pulleys, nothing. I also need to grab the Amazon wiring harness I bought because it doesn't fit the motor, because I bought a drive-by cable harness because I thought that the 0102 Yukon would have been drive-by cable, but it's actually drive-by wire, even though it has red and blue plugs for the computer. So when we get to where my parts are, I'm also going to go through everything that I bought so far. This is going to be a budget build. Like, when I say budget, I mean budget. We got some people that say budget, then they doing frame offs and frame notches and powder coating frames. This is going to be a budget build. So I'm going to go over the parts that I have to swap this LS into my 81 Caprice. And that's pretty much going to be the video. So I'm going to pick up an engine stand. I'm going to show my father my 223 build that I got $160 into. My AR9, because he hadn't seen that either. And then the M&P 22s, I don't think he's seen that one either. So yeah, I'll be back when we get in that engine stand. And yeah, so we just kind of riding around, little vlog type video today. Just came back from the gun range. Everything sighted in pretty good. And it's a good day so far. All right, y'all, we are here with the parts. So a few things that I need, well, a few things I don't need. So going through the parts list, I do have the, what is it, like the Teletronics or whatever. I do have the digital dash. This is the one that came off of eBay. You know, of course it's not a, more expensive one. It's not a $900 one. This was like $300 something. And I think it's gonna do what I needed to do. Because again, this is a budget build. A budget. What is this? Oh, this is a disc brake rebuild that I don't need now that I got the Wildwoods. This is the eBay Amazon engine harness that I can't use because this is for drive-by cable and have drive-by wire. So this will be up for sale. Take a loss on that one. I do have the motor mounts. This is, what is this? This is the fan relay control for the dual fans. These are the motor mounts, the OEM style motor mounts for the car. Nothing fancy. Let's see here. What else needs to go with me home? I don't need the motor mounts. Let me put this in the box so it don't get broke. Of course, we have the 24-inch IROCs just sitting there chilling. Let's see here. We got the lug nuts for the IROCs. What is this? This is, oh, these are the rear bumper side fillers. They had a sale on those a while ago, so I picked them up. Let's see. Oh, these are the lock cylinders. I was looking for these the other day. This is going to be, oh, the other lock cylinder. I think that's for the trunk. What is this? This is, oh, these are the stainless steel brake lines for the Wildwood front brakes. Window visors. That's my Wildwood brake kit. I think this is, let me see, I'm gonna take this, because this is one of the pulleys. So I can put all that stuff together. I think this is another, no, this is the ribbon that's needed to rebuild the manual window regulators. Turn that light on. So this is the manual window regulator stuff that you need. That's another one of that. This is a idler pulley. I'm gonna take this. And I think that's it for over here. And then in this box right here is the transmission cross member. I'm gonna leave that over there. Ain't no point in messing with that. We got the Chevy Caprice plastic fuel tank. I need to get the fuel cylinder and the fuel pump for that. We got some door panels over here that I'm gonna move for just a second. Front and rears. Let me see, move this fuel tank out the way. This, I believe, is my oil pan. The 302-2, but it's not the Holly pan, it's the Amazon knockoff oil pan. If I am correct, yep, with the gasket. So I'm taking this, because that has the sump and everything, not the sump, the pickup tube and everything in there. So I'm gonna need that. I think this is the AC Delco truck water pump. So I'm gonna take this with me as well. And then this is the aluminum radiator, which I don't need to take right now. So I'm just gonna leave that here. So I think that is all of my parts that I have currently for the car. And I do have a bunch of interior stuff that I don't need right now, of course, because the car ain't running. So let me get this stuff loaded up, and I do have the engine stand in the truck. So let's go check that out, and then we're gonna get to the house. So you can see the engine stand back here. I got to get some cotter clips to hold the wheels on and stuff, but can't really complain when something is free. And I almost forgot, I do have a 95 Caprice 9C1 factory rear disc brake cop car. We're in 8.5, so this is going to go in the Caprice. Of course, not the frame section, but this is how it came. So this is going to go in the Caprice as well. And I did keep the Yukon drive shaft, so we'll see if that works unaltered, or if I need to have it lengthened or shortened, or if I need just a whole new drive shaft, but I kept it just in case. And then here goes the donor vehicle. It's just sitting here chilling. I probably need to cover this stuff up, because I believe I need the pedal and the instrument cluster stuff. So I probably need to have this covered up, because I'm sure this probably is part of the harness that I need, that probably ties to the instrument cluster and the drive-by-wire. So I might need to find a plastic bag or something and wrap this up and keep this protected, because I'm probably gonna need this. So let me just tuck it somewhere where it's kind of out of harm's way, with all the connectors facing down so that they're not being filled with water. But I do need to come back and probably snag this entire harness, because I'm going to need the wires from the instrument cluster to plug into the instrument cluster I have, and then I'm sure the drive-by wire is in this harness as well. So yeah, I need to come sometime soon and snag all that out. And I think I locked the truck. So if you need some parts, I got plenty of them. So yeah, let me know. Maybe it'll still be here by the time y'all see this video. I think that's gonna be it for this video. And now we need to get started working on the LS. And then we do need to get back and get the motor pulled out motor transmission pulled out of this, so we can clean up the engine bay and everything as well. So yeah, you know what it is. Think, build, enjoy. Next video on the Caprice, we should be working on getting the LS motor torn down and talking about some stuff that's real weird with this 01 Yukon. So